Hello guys, I have another game, Fight and Rage. It's in the style, it's a beat 'em up game in the style of Streets of Rage. If you remember that game from the arcades, it plays similar. It's a side scroller where you beat up other guys, can pick up knives and stuff like that. The game is launching and it even simulates a ROM check like they did in the arcades for the arcade machines. I will show you that the game doesn't need a lot of buttons. The buttons are reconfigurable, even for the menu buttons, so that's really nice. Which makes me believe you could probably also play it with a keyboard encoder. I'm playing with a zero delay joystick, which in Steam is set up as an arcade, as an Xbox 360 controller, and it works nicely like that. If you go to configure controls and you press the button of your joypad, you can configure it. As you can see, you only need attack, jump, special, a start button and a back button. Besides your usual joystick buttons. So if you go to arcade mode, you can play up to 3 players at the same time. I only have a 2-player cabinet, so I cannot show you 3 players, but I will show you 2 players later. So let me select this character. So that's the jump, attack, and there is a special where you can do special moves. The game also remembers your hits, it's as a combo system. You can pick up knives and throw them. You can jump and dive kick. It's a nice game. I remember playing Streets of Rage and this game looks very similar. I don't know all the mechanics to play the game, but it seems to work just fine. You can access different post effects. So for example, you can smooth, you can clean, you can even make it look like a CRT monitor. I've set it to smooth, you can play with or without scan lines. Let me go back to the title screen. If I select 2 players, you just have to press the button. Let me skip this. You just have to press a button on your arcade sticks, and my 2 joysticks are recognized as 2 Xbox 360 controllers. Using Steam setup to do that. It works for any generic controller. You can do that as long as they are a joystick encoder and not a keyboard encoder. If you use a keyboard encoder, you probably have to use other options. So with this player, it's player 1, player control, and you can play with multiple people, and with this player, I control player 2. get denied. So yeah, you can play it with more people. It's a fun game. I haven't played it much, but as I said, I'm just searching for games that are playable on the arcade cabinet and that I can show you. So let me go with the screen, with the title screen. And then just quit from the main menu. Quit game. So yeah, that was Fight and Rage. And Streets of Rage beat 'em up like game.